return of the gods.
I mean, we ain't talked about Trump yet. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about Trump. We got to talk about Trump. You know what I'm saying? Read that.
The devil.
Trump uses Hunter Biden pardon to hint potential clemency for January 6th insurrection.
Clemency means leniency, potential leniency for January 6th insurrectionalists. You know, somebody died in an insurrection. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got, it was a lady, she got shot. You understand what I'm saying? Point blank. You understand what I'm saying? By the police. You understand? But let's get a little bit of this article right here. Let's see what Trump talking about. The Negro love Trump too. You know what I'm saying? But he a devil. Scroll down, read a little bit.
Devil.
Donald Trump seized on Hunter Biden's pardon to drop one of his strongest hints, yet that he intends to grant clemency to at least some of the instigators and participants of the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol by a mob trying to overturn his 2020 election defeat.
Come on.
Does the pardon given by Joe to Hunter include the J6 hostages who have now been in prison for years? Such an abuse and miscarriage of justice. The U.S. president-elected posted on his Truth social platform.
So Trump like, yo, I mean, you just pardoned your son, you know what I'm saying? What about all, you know what I'm saying, all of my supporters that, you know what I'm saying, just did what they did for patriotism. You understand what I'm saying? Does the pardon work for them too? You know what I'm saying? You let your little crackhead son off. You know what I'm saying? Let your little dope fiend son off. You know what I mean? You got him running wild out here in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Go ahead. Let's agree.
Does the pardon given by Joe to Hunter
include
the J6 hostages who have now been in prison
he
for
called
years?
them hostages. What these crackers? Go ahead.
Such an abuse and miscarriage of justice. The U.S. president-elected posted on his Truth social platform. It was the latest in a series of supportive comments by Trump on behalf of those convicted.
See, they in unison when it comes to releasing their own damn people. You know what I'm saying? They was fighting for the last year. You understand what I'm saying? When they was going up against each other. But guess what? When it comes to doing something evil, they in agreement with that. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Those convicted for their part in the onslaught, which resulted in the deaths of 5 people.
How many people?
5 people at the time. Additionally, 4 police officers involved in trying to beat back the rioters killed themselves in the days and months after the attack.
You see that? So there was a lot of action going on in the January 6th debacle there. You understand what I'm saying? Lives was lost. People was breaking all kind of laws, and they was getting locked up for it, still locked up for it. Trump called them hostages. You understand what I'm saying? These are just criminal thieves, you know what I'm saying, by nature. You know what I'm saying? Because all of them was crackers. Damn near all of them was crackers, you know what I'm saying? And lost niggas. Play the sound bite.
Lost ass niggas, man. These niggas is lost.
All of those black folks that was on Capitol Hill on January 6th, they are what?
Lost ass niggas, man. These niggas is
all the Negroes that voted in this last election is what?
Lost ass niggas, man.
Lost ass niggas, man.
Hey, but that show you the
Lost ass
hypocrisy,
niggas,
like in this justice system, because he got talks of pardoning these people, and 5 people died during that uproar on Capitol Hill. Now, according to the law, if a group of guys go out and commit a robbery, and say one person was killed during the incident, the whole group that was in cahoots with the robbery, they get charged for that murder. So everybody, according to their law, everybody that was involved in that insurrection should be held responsible for those murders.
Right.
But here you got the president talking about pardoning them when he get into office. Then you got this president letting his son walk free, who don't pay taxes, drug addict, got caught with the burner, all that. You know.
Exactly. Get that in Jeremiah chapter 22 and verse 13. Jeremiah chapter 22 and verse 13. Come on.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 22, verse 13. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness.
Building his house by what?
Unrighteousness.
This is America. You understand what I'm saying? It's impossible for them to think right. They have to think hypocritically. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's built on unrighteousness. Ain't nothing right about this place. The white man the devil, and he in control. And everything they do is gonna be undertones of evil in it. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be evil. It may sound right, but eventually, as time go on, you're gonna find out it's a loophole somewhere where a cracker can get out of it. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's established on unrighteousness. Give me that Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 5. Is that Habakkuk that I want? Verse 5. Habakkuk 1 and 5, I think. Or 2 and 4. 2 and 4. That's what I want. Habakkuk 2 and 4.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4.
Come on.
Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him.
He's talking about Esau, Idumean Edom, a.k.a. the white man, a.k.a. the red devil. Read it again.
Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him.
The white man's soul is not right. That's what God says. Our people gotta see this by now. It's 2024. They pardoning they kids. You know what I'm saying? They allowing trannies. What else they doing? They giving sex changes to babies. They allowing animals to marry people. Like, come on, man. This man's soul is not right. You understand? Read.
The Most High is going to kill your ass.
But the just shall live by his faith.
You see that? Only the just gonna understand right from wrong. You understand? Our people don't get that. Our people still going out to the polls and voting for these devils because they don't understand that they voting for the devil.
Right, and you gotta pick a side. Ain't no gray area with God. I say that all the time. You either gonna be with it or you gonna be against it. And obviously we are because of our actions and what we preach according to the Bible.
Right. A lot of our people, man, it's gonna be a sad, sad day. You understand what I'm saying? Because our people, they don't understand what they really involved in.
Our people are stupid as hell.
Right. We don't realize we in hell right now. Give me that in Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 5.
The book of Isaiah.
Isaiah 5 and 13.
Isaiah chapter 5, verse 13.
Come on.
Therefore, my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge.
They have what?
No knowledge.
Our people lack the knowledge that God prescribed in his Bible. That's why they can't see what's really going on around them every day. You understand? Go ahead.
And their honorable men are famished.
And the leaders, our people we look up to, they famished. They don't have the wisdom. They don't have the understanding to tell our people to repent and keep God's commandments, to turn the captivity away. They don't have it. They don't have the knowledge. Go ahead.
And their multitude dried up with thirst.
Come on.
Therefore hell hath enlarged herself.
Therefore what?
Hell hath enlarged herself.
God said we are surrounded by demons, ghouls, goblins, devils. That's who we surrounded by. You understand what I'm saying? How we going to expect any type of justice? How we going to expect any type of judgment, righteous judgment, from the people that enslaved, raped, robbed, and murdered our people? How you going to vote? How you going to call yourself a Democrat? How you going to call yourself a Republican? How you going to be caught up in any of their religions? And right now, you got to beg for every damn thing you got. Read it again.
Therefore hell hath enlarged herself.
God said hell hath enlarged herself. Go ahead.
And opened her mouth without measure. And their glory and their multitude and their pomp. And he that rejoiceth shall descend into it.
Jump up to verse 13 again.
Verse 13. Therefore my people are gone into captivity.
We was in physical captivity and now we spiritually captive. Go ahead.
Because they have no knowledge.
What's the knowledge we don't got? Get that in Malachi 2. What's the knowledge we don't got? Come on.
Book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth.
God's law. God's law. That's what our people need to be looking for. That's
the
answer. That's the answer. Our people need to start applying God's laws. Read on.
Message.
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
Only the people that's teaching God's laws, statutes, commandments, that's who you need to listen to. The ones that's applying God's laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what God said, gonna open up your vision so you can see what's really happening. Our people trapped in all kind of confusion right now because they don't want to they don't want to put the Lord's spirit in them, which is the Bible. Get that in Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. Let's go back there.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever.
Our people got to learn that God's laws, they endure forever. They are in full force right now. Go ahead.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
Read that part again.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
So guess what? In the eyes of God, our people dead in the spirit. You understand what I'm saying? Because we don't keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why we can't understand that the white man the devil. Only God gonna tell you that.
The devil.
And he the only God. God is the only one that can prove it. Read.
But such as leave it shall die.
When you leave God's law, statutes, commandments, you have no understanding. Go ahead.
Turn thee, O Jacob.
Turn thee, O Jacob, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You are the Israelites. God says, turn ye. Go ahead.
And take hold of
Take
it.
hold of God's laws. Read.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
God says, walk in his commandments in the light. In the light, that's the only time you can see. When you're not keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments, you have absolutely no idea what's going on. You know what time it is. You don't know nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Now you're a Democrat. Now you're a Republican. Now you Baptist. Now you Methodist. You everything but an Israelite that you read over 2,500 times in the Bible. Read.
That thou mayest be illuminated.
That you may be what?
Illuminated.
Illuminated. You may be wise. You understand? When y'all got something on that?
Yo, we the real Illuminati.
Yeah, we
According to
the
the
Illuminati.
we the Illuminati.
Negroes going on the internet to look for the Illuminati. You looking at them. Return of the gods.